Hey, rooted cosmic souls. This is Deidre in the flesh, blood, and spirit. I still hold a strong resistance to using AI voice and AI generated story videos. I haven't, and I have no plans of doing so. I will continue to imagine, create, design, and make offerings to feed and fuel the fully human heart of you from the fully human heart of me. I want to open with a preface. As someone who in 2016 actively and intentionally began the multiple path journey to remember, to heal, to not bypass, to witness, to decipher and discern, to solidify my spiritual integrity, to deepen my relationship to my divinity and divine love, I am finding in these times of 2026 and the offerings from the construct reality deeply, deeply, deeply disturbing. I am processing that at least two realities are existing for those of us on a healing spiritual journey. Journeys that are often focused on authentic experiences of the world, but not determined by the illusions cast by mechanisms of control in the world. We are being given an external reality that seeks to contract, to judge, to stymie, and to deepen binary-based experiences. In this false reality of what is possible and who humans are, some of us have intentionally chosen the other journey of an internal reality that requires expansion, curiosity, growth, a deepening understanding of what it means to be connected to both the grief and the joy that is this embodiment, this gift of breath, of choice, of sovereignty. This story I'm about to tell arrived when I asked my soul to support my ability to remain centered in my inner stability and still connected to my humanity in this outer world. This is a story for a specific few. It is for those who, like me, are here to remember the truth, to see the false light that is patriarchy, white supremacy, and capitalism, to bear witness and remember our divine sparks, unapologetically and fiercely, to hold a deep, untouchable, energetic space that supports others who seek the same. This story is for a specific embodiment, fit for those of who understand true transformation externally can only occur if it first happens internally. And given how wonderfully small my reach here is, if you clicked play, know that there are multiple parables offered here, and likely one or more specifically for you. These messages are not meant to be the totality of your path, but foundational to whatever path you are on. Use your discernment for what is for you, and hold in sacred protection what is not, for those for whom it is. If you are here, I imagine you know why that holding is necessary in these times. It is one of many paths we are here to tread. Imagined through divine love, created with fierce rage, and fostered by my divine spark, this story is my contribution to the ending of a timeline that is well past its rancid and spoiled due date. So shall it be, and so it is. A cobbled path. The labyrinth journey of now. A story for those in the spiral of remembering in a time of forgetting. Prologue. The call is coming from inside. Wisdom is here, the sacred, hidden and buried by forces who dwell in fear. There she composted and churned. Here ever present at the core of a planet masked in the illusion of control. a core shared with bodies occupying it, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. She is here as the galaxy aligns its other cores, creating portals beyond the illusions where choice to see, sense, and shift into the sacred, the divine self, exists. The toll is the testimony of how we choose daily love, connection, forgiveness, boundaries, protections, calling in resistance, resilience, and regeneration. Cobblestone 1, at play in the cosmos, the underworld. Remember is as much of stardust as she is of her earth matter, where it dwells here, in this moment, disturbed, sick, warring, conflicting. Wisdom swirls beneath Remember's feet, reminiscent of Anana's descent. What was is always again. Do you remember falling? Cobblestone 2. Opportunity to transmute. Earth's heart. Layers of forgetting lay upon her, drawing attention up and out. An intentionally distracting energy woos and seduces her edges. At the threshold where Remember and Earth meet, she is beckoned by the depths of her true self. Untouchable in committed, focused time inward into the rooted cosmic soul of her, Earth holds and wisdom waits. Remember descends to transmute the force forgetting wrapping itself around the matter of her. Wisdom swirls up from Earth's heart to Remember's core and whispers, "Notice the noise that is not of your making." Through tree sitting, moon waning, water waving, and sun shining, Remember cleanses the ether of her whole self, making an offering of reciprocity to embody balance, clarity, integrity of where she ends and the illusion begins. Do you remember the heart of you? Cobblestone 3, Being Spirit, Portal. For mind's eye, Remember sits beneath tree and moon. Beyond the noise meant to hide, a key is found, not to a lock but to a frequency. Remember walks beneath sun and beside water. Beyond the noise meant to close, an opening is found, not external but at the heart, not of her center, of her core. At the core frequency, wisdom continues to wait, to hold the spark that spirals at the core of Remember's earthen heart. It is here where Earth's heart opens, offering a portal for those who have truly answered the call to heal the whole. For only a whole yes, a found key, a full chalice, can sense this opening. A portal wrapped in decay and decomposition, both necessary to clear the way down and in. The matter of Remember and ether of wisdom, both necessary and both present for those embodying presence. The presence to balance what is, not what is sought. But what is, Remember asks? The rose, the blood, the chalice, wisdom responds. Do you remember the spark of you? Cobblestone 4, Being Matter, Testimony, Love is Stronger Than Death. The journey twirls, and Remember descends further. Here it turns towards shadow, and wisdom whispers, "Fear not death, for heart is always with you." Presence comforts and clears away the tendrils of thoughts wrapped in false beliefs. With every footfall deeper into the portal of self, Remember's spark brightens and grows anew in an old remembering. Love is stronger than death. A belief capable of exposing fear so completely, hate doubles down on it over and over and over. And still love rises because there are those who refuse to forget the love of who they are even in the face of force and fear. and remember continues her descent. Will you remember in your ascent that love is stronger than death? The still point. Remembering becomes wisdom. Wisdom is remembering. When remembering arrives at the center, the core of all that is, the cloaks of forgetting release and the wounds of wisdom cascade upon and through her. She is rooted in her twisted beginnings and also crowned in her connected knowings. From this space, remembers the frequency of false light, lit through mimicry and masterful masking. Where truth is copied, the paste of it dims. In the dimming, there's a release of tendrils, a changing of tides, a shifting of lines. In this space, covered in noise and subterfuge, beneath the controlled I, the transmuted I rises from a balanced core and heart, a balanced here and there, where remembering becomes wisdom, and wisdom is remembering. It is not about a cobbled destination, but the ever-winding journey to your true still point, where remembering finds wisdom, and wisdom finds you. This divinated story came through with the help of a few oracles. They are listed in the description. I am grateful these authors created these gifts, particularly in these times. Unfettered and infinite love and gratitude.